Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Trainer Club, the Raid Ride. We are going to break down more Latios, how to continue to hit excellence. I will break down what an excellent circle looks like. Ready to raid ride, bro?
Yes, I am ready to raid ride.
We got 3 eggs. 3. Raid ride is when we get a group of people together, all in 1 or 2 cars, to make it as efficient as possible, and we go after multiple raids in a day. As you saw with the trainer tips and Brandon, they did about 50 raids in 1 day, which is absolutely insane. We don't go quite that long or hard, but we do condense, and we are going to break down more Latios, how to continue to hit excellence, and how it actually does increase your catch rates. I will break down what an excellent circle looks like, so let's go ride. Let's start breaking down the Latios, how to hit these excellent throws. So first thing I do is golden raspberry, then I'm gonna hold down my ball until it gets into the circle I want. So right here, this is the edge of the great throw. And if you notice, a split second later, now it's in the excellent throw. So the top of the circle literally arches the top of his head, which is basically the borderline of where the excellent throw is going to be. So I, as you see, have released it slightly before that. And my first ball, on occasion this will happen, it kind of just didn't come out quite right. So don't beat yourself up about this. I'm gonna go straight off to the second throw and hit an excellent throw. So what I talk about with the shooter mentality is just have that mentality that you are going to hit him every single time. And I wanted to do this just for the video to show that great throws are also a possibility. If you just don't feel comfortable hitting that excellent, it's still a good option, but the smaller the great throw you can get, the better. So slightly outside of his head, like I showed you earlier. And just like that, the reason I did that, because I want to show you that you can catch on great throws as well. I don't want you to think that just because I'm showing you how to hit excellence all the time, the only thing you have to hit is excellence. So we went ahead and we set the ball, we spun it, and in a second we're gonna break down where in the animation we are going to stop. So here, when it looks like this, he's going to start his attack. He has a slight glitch, and it's gonna look like he's gonna start to come around. So this is when we kind of want to signal to ourselves to pick up the ball and to start to spin the ball. When we start spinning the ball, this is gonna be how we start to gain the momentum to get the curveball. So right now he's coming around, I am starting to spin this. So it took that long for me to register that he is going after the attack animation to even start to pick the ball up. So we're gonna start spinning the ball, and he's gonna start coming around in this area. And what this looks like is he is going to kind of like crash in just like that. So right here is almost where I'm going to release the ball when he gets dead straight onto me, which he's gonna be a little bit higher than where the ball actually has to hit. As you can see here, he dropped down just a smidget, and he's gonna come and get hit right by the ball as he raises. So he comes a little bit high and drops down. So see that 2 shakes and 3 shakes. So that was actually really good to check out how he comes around in his attack animation. If you need to see that again, I suggest watching that a few times just to make sure that you can kind of get a feel for where we're throwing it, because the more comfortable that you can get watching, the easier it's gonna be to implement into the game. So there is an excellent throw. Once again, I golden raspberry, and I just sped up some of these animations for you guys so that we could see a little bit more in less time. So once again, I golden raspberry him. I'm gonna go ahead and spin, release as he's coming down, and then he comes back to a different, slightly different location than when he started around in the attack animation. So make sure to note that, and make sure not to throw it to where you think he's gonna be, but to where you know he's gonna end up. We are deep into the raid ride right now, and we literally are at a gym on the corner of 285 and Cobb Parkway in Atlanta. Which, if you don't know, we are right at the new Brave Stadium in SunTrust Park. There's actually a raid that you cannot get to, so we had to walk all the way down. You can see Nabil all the way up there. And we had to walk all the way down this street in order for us to get to this raid. All right, so we have a 1995 here, and on occasion you'll see me pineapple him. I usually do that with guys that are lower CPs and that I don't really care about. I mean, if it's something I care about, I'm definitely gonna golden raspberry him. And just for this one in particular, I did not hit a good throw and he pops right out. So then I'm gonna pineapple him again because he's a low CP, I have a lot of balls. I'm gonna go ahead and hit an excellent throw. I have gotten comfortable throwing up at the top. It's a little bit more of a straight arc to his face, and then the game starts lagging. So it's gonna lag out here, and I'm like, oh man. So what really happened is I caught this guy, because you can see the 1995 in my bag, and you can also see in my Pokédex journal that I have caught that guy. So that was with a pineapple berry that we caught him. Unfortunately, it lagged out, so you couldn't see the finale. So I'm gonna go ahead and golden raspberry the next one, get ready that excellent throw and throw it straight at him again. And as you notice, all my excellent throws aren't exactly in the same spot, but they're pretty close to the same location. And this just comes with practice. You just need to keep practicing, keep getting comfortable on where you're gonna hit them. And depending on which guys I'm throwing at and how many balls I have is why I switch back between the golden berry and the pineapple. So as you see here, I did not hit an excellent throw. And usually for me, if I don't hit excellent throw, that's what happens. Although there are some that I just don't hit good throws of at all. And I also catch them, which we can see towards the end of the video. Give him another golden. Go ahead and set that circle so it's slightly inside his head. We're gonna spin, throw, and completely miss the Pokemon, which is okay. And then we're gonna throw it again. So like I said, when I throw it at him up top, I don't arc the curveball quite as much to the right corner. I arc it more, a little bit more towards his face. Boom, and catch a dragon type Pokemon, knocking things out right there. And I just wanted to throw this in for you because this was part of the day that I completely forgot that we had a Mewtwo. And this guy goes down so fast with these Tyrannitars. It's absolutely insane. So just check it out. This guy does not have Focus Blast. We've done a Mewtwo with 3 people. So you can do him with 3 if you're at a skimped party. However, we were all 40s. We did have 5 to 6 pretty boosted, if not completely maxed, close or 100% IV Tyrannitars. So I actually get a 2264, which is the exact same Mewtwo that I have gotten in the past, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna break this down. So you go ahead and hold the ball. Same thing, the excellence right around where his dome is. So we're gonna go ahead and wait. As soon as the arm drops, that's kind of when our signal is that we're gonna have to throw. So he breaks out of the first one, and I don't know why I didn't pineapple him, because I usually do. And go ahead and throw it. It's like I said, the circle is right around his face again. So that's kind of a good reference that we can use, except for people like Snorlax. And boom, we get him on the second ball. Absolutely amazing. Excellent throw. I'm gonna go ahead and praise him, and he has attack and HP. So this is literally the exact same Mewtwo that I got for the second time. We're gonna break down 2 more Latios here. Go ahead and see him throw. So I did not hit an excellent on this one. I just wanted to show you that excellence don't always mean that you're gonna catch it, because on the first ball, without an excellent, I did throw it, although I was aiming for the excellent, so that may have something to do with it. Having a smaller circle and not hitting an excellent may also contribute to something. So there goes another one. I did hit an excellent. So we're gonna get 1 shake, 2 shakes, and we did not get the 3rd shake on that one. I'm gonna give him a pineapple berry just because why not? Let's see. And like I said, just get comfortable. So when he's on the bottom, you throw it a little bit more out for the curveball. When he's on the top, you throw the curve a little bit more straight up to the right. So I would say from the right, we're going about 45 degrees. From the top, I would say maybe we're doing about 40 to 35 degrees as the curveball angle that I'm going to release at. All right, so we're gonna try to catch this one. It's a 2063, it's somewhat decent. So we're gonna go ahead and curve right as he comes around. We wanna release just at the right time so we keep the circle in the same location for one, and for two, we also don't want him to have enough time to do a double or a triple attack like he does sometimes, and that will eat a ball up. So here is another one that I wanted to show you. Just because I promote hitting excellence doesn't mean you can't catch them without. And that is how we conclude how to hit excellence and to break down Latios again. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I super appreciate all of your guys' comments, feedback, and everything. Let us continue to be the best trainers we can be.